Herkese selamlar. God of War Ragnarok kaldığımız yerden devam edelim. En son şurada bıraktık. Hadi bakalım. Cüce Diyarı ya da neyse artık. Güzel. Tavuklar patlıyor.
Orpheum.
Odin kardeş, senle de hesaplaşacağız.
Sindri! Hello. I'd return your surprise, but I did know you'd be here. I've got something for you.
Bu sürprizimiz var. Hadi bakalım. Herhalde yeşilleri açmamız bir şeyi.
What is it, dwarf?
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once before Ragnarok. Oh, if these cobblestones could talk. Then they'd have mouths. Filthy, disgusting mouths. Do you mind if I fiddle with your bow? Well, you are long overdue for a replacement. Taking advantage of certain materials. Ow. Structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Thanks for, finally trying it. What's it gonna be this time?
Patience. I find it's best to see these things, in action. Whew.
Aha.
There. Oh, take aim at that gate there. But before you loose, say, Skialfa. Skialfa.
Hadi aç kapıyı.
Well, I certainly didn't expect you to disturb half the creepy crawlies in need earlier.
How was I supposed to know they were there? Behind you! Look out!
What's your left?
Yavaş lan.
Okay, so, Derlin. Sindri, any idea where the tavern is?
Do I look like I've ever been to a filthy tavern? The sewer you just punched a hole through seems promising, though. For you. It should lead to the other side of the city. It's not like you're able to open other doors around here.
Yok, başka bir kapı açabiliriz, dur.
So this lockdown really is because of us?
Oh my, yes. Odin's grip on this realm is so firm, any outsider is considered a threat.
Sounds like an Odinism if I ever heard one.
Senin ben sesini duydum. Bir yerde çingir çingir ediyordu, o şey kuzgundu, biliyorum ya. Bir şey vardı. Hadi Skialfa.
Another of Cavassier's poems.
Başka bir yerde kuzgun muzgun. Az önce ben onu aldım gibi hatırlıyordum ama. Neyse. Geliştirme falan var
At
mı?
your service.
Neyse. Ürün. Anasını satayım.
Till we meet again. What can I make for you?
Hadi canım. Görüştür lan.
Hey, what happened to all the armor we made you already?
I used it.
Well, maybe try to make this one last longer.
I will not.
Fakat savunması çok iyi artıyor ya. Biraz daha demir bulayım.
Be safe. Best of luck.
Any outsider is considered a threat. Is that to protect the dwarfs?
It sounds like it. But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an ulterior motive.
Well, everyone's hiding on this side too.
Odin's occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why hide?
Resist and you're made an example of, to keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
We may need some special equipment to use this.
Ha, özel ekipman lazım diyor. Oldu. Cani Kratos.
Yeah.
Siki Alfa.
This looks promising, right? Well, that's like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
None taken. Fair point, though.
Aç
Very
kapıyı.
well.
Think that's him? Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours named Derlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Derlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river. Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us. And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess?
What mess?
Later, brother.
I wish to hear of this mess.
The rig's in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head. I've got skin. But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
Olur. Onu da yaparız. Bir de şu siktimin gıygıyını çalmasan.
Sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
Ha, güzel. Yalnız sıkıntı şu ki yani şuradan şey yapmadım. İleri gitmedim. Belki orada bir şeyler vardı. Neyse buluruz. Nasıl olsa geri döneceğiz herhalde. Ya tamam kanka ya. Çok fazla şey yaptın ya. Ya alt tarafı gideceksin yani.
Come. A boat cannot be far.
Yalnız bot
Earlier,
diyor
Sindri
lan.
made it sound like Durlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
I saw a dock back there. Maybe there's a boat we can use to get to Durlin's.
O zaman geri mi döneyim yani? Başka bota bineceksem benim burada şey yapmamın, loot yapmamın anlamı ne ya? Gerçi alamadığım bir şeyler vardı ya. Neyse yapacak bir şey yok, binelim.
There's a building just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
Those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel. I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Durlin's place is through that open gate to the left.
Yani diyor ki istersen yan görevi yap, istersen ana göreve git.
So, which way do we go? We could prepare more before rescuing Tyr. Up to you.
Yani şey de olabilir aslında. Dediği gibi olabilir. Yan göreve yapıştır. Ondan sonra ana göreve gidersin. Platform falan diyor. Ha, şu platformları kapatak o zaman.
Mimir, were you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
Aha. Ağzına sıçtım kargası. Gördüm onu ben.
One of the mining rigs is here?
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down. Behind you! Look out! Behind you! Incoming!
Lan ufacık tefecik.
If the dwarves didn't like working for Asgard, couldn't they just quit?
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. And awful.
Tadımlık çompileri koymuşlar düşman diye. Ha.
On your right!
Whoa, an Yggdrasil seed to Muspelheim. Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet, it was fun.
It was training.
You didn't have fun? Well, anyway, we should look for the other half of the seed. Once it's whole again, we can see where it leads. Great, now we can make it across.
Red flag!
Daha şart oldu. Var mı başka sağda solda bir şey? Ha, olmaz mı? Onu alırım sonra. Yavaş.
They just keep coming!
It's a bear trap, spawning a little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
It will be so!
Behind you! Watch out!
Çüş.
Red trade, brother! Watch your right!
Ay ananın. Oğlum bu nasıl bir şey?
Left flank!
Sıçıyor içinden sağdan soldan yaratık. Hah. Tinerci gibi taktı bıçakları ha.
The rig's likely chock-a-block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
Ha, şunu atsaydı bomba.
If the dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard, why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so.
Mesela harita burada ne var? Ha, burada bir irfan falan varmış bilmem ne.
What you just picked up there is pure Svartalfheim ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
Buraya büyük ihtimal geri dönmem gerekecek daha sonra. Çünkü keşfedilmemiş bir şey var.
Father, what was Spartan training like?
Unforgiving.
Is that why you didn't train me like one? Did you not think I could handle it?
I did not think you should have had to.
Thanks.
Yani bakıyorsun nerede ne var anlayamıyorsun. Şimdi. İrfan bulamadık. Mesela. Neyse sonra geri dönerim ben bakarım.
How did these rigs come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments. Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
Karga nerede? Mistik geçit. Başka bir sal var.
Taking a break before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be...
Oğlum bu ne lan? Bolluk koyu. Bu bir şey değil. Oradan gir buradan çık. Ama şurada bir yerde kuzgunu yakalarız. Gözcü Kulesi.
No, it's still here.
What?
The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. We need... I need to set right a very big wrong.
Oha. Oha.
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Roger on the left!
Lan ne oluyor lan? Bunlar herhalde daha sonra gelmemiz gereken şeyler. O kadar güçlü değiliz. Neyse buraya sonra geliriz.
What's behind the door?
A prisoner. Of sorts.
Ha bak oradan şeyi indirebiliriz ama herhalde yaratığı öldürdükten sonra. Yok aga orası daha şimdilik şey. Sıkıntılı.
Whoa, what? That geyser was huge.
Yes, it should lead us to the key for that watchtower door.
Abi geyser mayzer de boş ver onu.
Ymir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? And all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment.
Bu ne lan?
They invaded our home.
Yeah, but
Sıçacağım.
I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see. Okay, there was Thamor, the stonemason.
Aye, he quarrelled with his son. Went into the night to find him, found Thor instead.
And there was Thamor's son, Grimthur.
Who built the walls of Asgard and whispered something of importance to Freya before his betrayal and assassination.
There was Groa, of
Ya,
course.
galiba diğer
Knowledge
taraftan
keeper and
gidecekler.
prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
You can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body, and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
What about the giants of Jotunheim? They all seemed dead when we finally made it there.
That remains a mystery.
Orada geyser
Though
mayzer o
admittedly,
daha
it sounds
sonra.
like the Aesir god's dream.
What about Fjorgyn? Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were murky at best, but not sure I can blame Odin for that one.
Enough.
He wasn't.
We will continue later.
There's another mining rig on this island, brother. Smell that smoke?
Why would the dwarves agree to work for the Aesir in the first place?
That's the heart of it, eh?
You lied to them.
I lied to them.
Denedik. Kırılır gibi duruyordu. Burada sandık var. Orada yazıt var. Oralara nasıl gideceğiz? Bir bakalım.
Bet we could swing across that, lift thing.
Gantry.
Pantry. Thanks.
Not quite right.
Ne bokum yiyeceğiz? Oradan yukarı çıkamıyoruz. Yanmıyor da. Oradan atlayamıyoruz da. Herhalde bir yarım mı şey yapacağız onu? Ha böyle.
It's gotta be the right spot.
Those barrels smell fuel. Bet a spark from your blades would cause quite a boom.
Tamamdır. Burada tehlike seziyorum.
I think we could break through the wall here. If you found a high enough place to drop from.
Ben önce bir bunları şey yapayım da. Tamam, burayı kırdık. Güzel. Evet. Oraya gideceğiz de önce bir şurayı keşfedek ya. Ha, burası böyle, tamam. Burası diğer taraf. Ha, onu yükselt. Yukarıda atlayacak bir yer var. Böyle.
Surprised the dwarves didn't shut these rigs off themselves.
One or two tried. The Einherjar made examples of them.
They killed the dwarves? Can you have convinced them not to?
Aye.
Nerede lan?
Huh. Impressive.
Ha, burayı aşağı mı alacağız yani şimdi? Tamam, orası basit, alırız. Peki yukarısıyla alakamız ne? Güzel, burayı çözdük diyelim. Ürünümüzü okuduk, falanımızı yaptık, planımızı yaptık. Ha, burayı yukarı al.
That should help.
Buradan değildir kesin. Şuradan olabilir, şuradan olabilir. Bakalım.
Yeah, that looks right.
Ha, olabilir.
It wasn't so hard.
Heh, gel. Aferin lan. Of,
Impressive!
ortadan ikiye böldü ya. Doğayı
You okay,
kirletmeyelim.
Mimir?
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource or mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves.
Careful.
Ha, güzel. Orası bunun için yarıyormuş. Güzel. Şimdi alalım yukarı aşağı. Neyse.
The dwarf survived because of you.
Ah, you're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Bak orada da bir şey var. Kırılabilir gibi duruyor. Zaten oraya gideceğiz.
Whoa, nice.
Ha, iyi. Süper. Açtık mı her şeyi? İrfan. Bir tane İrfan kaldı. Ya şimdi nereden bulacağız senin bir tane İrfan'ı? Vardır bir yerde yine bir gizli bir şey kaçırdığımız da. İrfan dediği o şey galiba. Rün. Rün okuma. Kim bilir nerede ürün var. Bakarım, gönül gözüyle falan bakayım diyorum da. Orası daha sonra artık. Burası daha sonraya kaldı. Çünkü bir şey göremiyorum. Belki daha sonra bir şey açarsın, olur biter. Her şey
Come here.
olabilir.
What do you think it means? Seen more raiders come back as Hellwalkers lately. I thought freeing the Valkyrie Queen was supposed to restore balance to the realms and keep that from happening.
That's a good question, lad. And a troubling one. If Hell's filled up again, it suggests that something's been hindering Sigrun's efforts. Or perhaps something even more urgent is keeping her distracted and unable to visit. Even occasionally.
Yeah. Sorry. Smell the smoke? There's another mining rig here.
You speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Odin to kill them?
I don't... No.
That's one raven down. Wow. There's a lot to explore here. Kinda nice to be out of Midgard for a bit, huh?
Poison left side!
Ne yapıyorsun lan? Tükürme lan.
Bring it to the wall! We gotta knock it down!
Boşa salladık. Neredesin lan?
Nightmare! Grab him!
Ne oluyor lan? Birisi bir yerden tükürüyor.
Poison from above!
Neredesin oğlum? Sen bir gel şuraya. Kıpırdayan mısın? Nesin?
It's clinging to the wall! We gotta knock it down!
Behind you, brother!
Başka? Öleceğim lan, öleceğim.
One left.
One left. Neresi? Bu kadar mı burası?
It is done.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
Ha, şuraya bakıyorsun ne var? Oo maşallah.
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No, but it is a start.
A reminder, brother. That Svartalfheim slag we collected could be of considerable use in the hands of Brock or Sindri.
Yaptık. Dur burada bir şeyler var. Buradaki yandı ürün. Ama bu nereye açıyor? Ha, 2 tane daha var. Bir tanesi burada. Gönül gözüyle. Bir tanesi orada.
Father, is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
Güzel. Elma elmadır. Bir de işte İrfan olayı artık nasıl bulacağım bilmiyorum da. Orada benim fantazim tükeniyor. Onun da bir şeyi vardır ya. Olayı. Bir yerde rün bulacaksın, onu okuyacaksın ama nerede işte?
Atreus, you are getting better. Faster.
I'd even be better than you one day, huh?
If you are not, I have failed.
Neyse oralara bakarız yine. Bize geliştirme satacak mı kanka?
Is that pure Svartalfheim slag? Give it here. I'll disinfect my tools.
Kuvvet, savunma, can. Bu biraz daha iyi gibi ama. Daha sonra. Midavelilerin incesi kolluk. Da iyiymiş. Şimdi şunları bir geliştireyim de.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Very good.
gonna keep it spatter free this time, right? Kratos?
Güzel, bayağı bir savunmam arttı.
Take care of your armor, and it'll take care of you. I'll heat up the forge.
Kuvvet artsın.
I am, as always, at your service. Want something in particular?
Şunu bir tane daha arttırayım.
Wear it with pride. Now, just because you've got new armor doesn't mean you should let yourself get knocked around more.
Very well.
Vallahi belki dayak yemek istiyorumdur. Bir deneyelim şunu ya. Bu boss'u. Zırh demek, boss demek. Gel lan buraya.
Bloody Draugr holes! We've got to clear out all these undead packs!
Biraz daha kuvvetliyim çünkü. Yavaş lan yavaş. Menfur. Gel. Gel lan buraya. Sen kime arkadan dalıyorsun lan?
You're on fire, Kratos! It will fire!
O siktir. Ölüyorum lan. Ha?
Getting any more from those
Bu
Draugr?
kadar işte. Siz bana şu kargayı verin. O kargayı nasıl şey yapacağız? Dur. Böyle geliyor. Ha, süpersin. Güzel güzel. İstediğim kadar dayak yerim kanka. Kaç az kalsın ölüyordum yine ama. Yerden bulduğum cam beni kurtardı.
Whatever you need.
Geliştirme çıktı mı?
Whatever you need, I'll create.
Yok, geliştirme yok. Ama burada nidavellir cevheri falan var. Dur bakayım. Neyse boş ver. Şimdilik kalsın.
Nothing appeals to you?
Dragor'u kestim. Şeyi kestim. Burası bitti. Gözcü kulesi. Bu işte şey, kuledeki şeyi çözemedim. İrfanları bulamıyoruz. Buluruz daha sonra. Böyle o
The air
zaman ana
smells a
göreve
lot
doğru.
cleaner. Just because we shut down the rigs. Back to Thor and Odin stories? Where were we? Oh, I know. There was Skavi, the queen of the hunt.
Aye, she spurned Odin's affections, so he tricked her into killing her father.
There was Starkather the Mighty, the Jotnar military leader.
Slandered by Odin, tricked and murdered by Thor.
And there was Thrym the Cunning, the giant king who stole Thor's
Bu
hammer.
salak atlayınca da
traded
full
him
hikaye
fair to get it
anlatmayın
back.
ya. Tamam
Then sent
kanka.
Thor in disguise to murder his entire court. Ah, but enough of that for now.
Başka karga marga var mı sağda solda? Aç kapıyı, ben geldim.
We're looking for Durlin?
You have an appointment?
Var kanka.
No? Has anyone ever had an appointment here?
Here to collect on something, pal? Think parading a severed head around on your hip is gonna scare me into somehow approving Esther's accretion proposal, eh?
We are looking for a prisoner of Odin's.
He's being kept in a mine somewhere. Some friends of ours said that you could help.
Where did you get?
Ha, o baltayı nereden aldı? Aldık işte.
You chop her head off with that too, eh?
She was my wife.
Dina and I wondered where she went after our little coup here failed.
Failed?
Yeah, come. Failed.
Faye is dead.
Rest of them are. One's left alive have to pay the price. I'm afraid I can't help you with your little prisoner situation.
But he could have answers on how to stop Odin. And free Svartalfheim from the Aesir.
Now, I'm not in the business of crossing the old father anymore. Wait, before you go. Take this.
What is it?
A fine. Hygiene code violation for improper transport of a rotting head. 2 demerits for speaking the All-Father's given name, and, yeah, for fucking up my desk!
A fine?
Pay it at your leisure, okay? Get out of my office.
Oo, bu konuşma
Hey
pek
there.
iyi gitmedi.
What about get out of my office? Don't you understand?
You said her name was Diener? Oh, sure. Thank you. I think.
Yanlış yerden gitmişim, dur.
Hey, this isn't a find.
The dwarf has given us a map.
Sort of. You smelled him? But it seems to lead to a mine beyond that mountain.
Ah.
Tyr! Durlan helped us anyway.
Not everyone uses axes and arrows to fight.
I thought it said.
Just passing through.
Aha.
Brother, that group's going to perch on high.
Hay sıçacağım.
Behind you, brother.
Ay. Gördüm ben onu gelirken ya. Her yerde bir tane şey tüküren pislik yaratık var ya. Gel lan.
Poisoning your back.
Başka.
Lad, join them.
What's your right?
Neredesin lan sen? Gel.
Behind you!
Kaç tanesiniz oğlum?
Brother, that group's going to perch on high.
Gel lan.
Behind you, poison.
Lan nereden çıkıyorsun? Fırlayıp duruyorsunuz bir yerden sağdan soldan. Yeteriniz lan.
Go for it.
Sıçacağım. Yaratığınıza da ha. Bunlar önemli bir şey mi? Lan sıksana şuna. Geri zekalı ya. Ama buradaki her şeyi paketledik herhalde. Hala bunun önemli bir şey olup olmadığını bilmiyorum. Neyse aç kapıyı.
This thing looks like it can take us up the mountain. Maybe we'll be able to see a mine up there.
Ah, nothing quite like a dwarven train ride.
Ondan önce loot var.
We can take that train up the mountain when you're ready, brother.
Burada özel bir şey lazım. İyi, dağlara çıkalım. Dağlara çıkmadan önce burada bir ara verelim isterseniz. İzleyen, abone olan herkese teşekkürler. Sonraki bölümde kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Hoşça kalın.